Now, before I hand you off to your highest self, I have 3 things for you. 1, what is your intention for today? Say it out loud. Good. Number 2, what is one thing you're grateful for right now? Say it out loud. Awesome. Now 3, I want you to take 10 highly connected, highly conscious breaths.
Hey Carlos, it's me. It's you. The future you. I'm so excited for you to get here, but I'm equally if not more pumped for you to embrace every moment until you do get here. It's cool to see how loving, abundant, enlightened, and peaceful you are. I'm excited for you to see who you've become and all the lives you had a massive impact on all that you've achieved. Yeah, the millions of social media followers, the investment properties and the one in Costa Rica, the $50 million net worth, becoming an industry leader, all the private flights, and most importantly, all the lives you had a massive impact on, especially your own. I know things get challenging every once in a while. I know you want to quit from time to time. I know sometimes you get impatient, but all I can tell you is to embrace it. Be grateful for it. It's so worth it. Life is beautiful, and you're going to look back at all those tough times that were the moments that made you into who you are in this very moment. I love the man you are in this moment, and I love the man you've always been. And I'm not the only one that knows this.
I am incredibly grateful for your friendship, for always being there, for supporting me, and it seems like you're always heads down trying to figure something out, and I love that about you. And I appreciate you, and I appreciate everything you do.
You're my best buddy and my little shadow, and you taught me a lot. And you always inspire me to always keep my head up and to always look for the next big opportunity or to be open to it.
How he shares his knowledge with me and others through different platforms, and from his knowledge I've learned to be a better man, and also to focus more on opportunities and abundance.
Honestly, you're one of the best friends I've ever had in my entire life, and I'm very grateful for your positivity. You know, it never ceases to amaze me how every single time we talk, you're somehow in a good mood.
Your infectious, relentless pursuit for self-improvement and discovery. There's not a time that I don't talk to you that I'm not uplifted. So, you know, if I'm down, if I've lost motivation, or if I'm feeling anxious, you know, you're an anchor, man.
Being loved by you is just, I don't even know how to describe it. It's like something I never thought I would find or experience, and you love me in the most pure form of love, and it's so special, and I just feel so lucky.
Gracias por haberme escogido como tu madre, por el bebé tan bueno que fuiste, siempre muy tranquilo, con una sonrisa, con unos ojos que me miraban con amor. Te agradezco por tu niñez, porque te vi crecer, por todo lo que me has dado en mi vida, y me has llenado mi vida con mucha, mucha alegría. No puedo imaginar mi vida sin ti. Ahora como hombre agradezco tu innovación, tu mente creativa, tu espíritu emprendedor. Te agradezco por lo que eres. Gracias.
And that's literally only a tiny fraction of the people you've impacted up until this day. If I told you what actually happened since, you wouldn't even begin to comprehend it. Just like if I told you when you got laid off, broke your leg, went through a breakup, after a business failure, that you'd eventually start your own marketing agency and never look back. In fact, You never even have a regular job ever again after that. You might have had a tough time seeing it then. Or when you lost your entire business not once but twice. And even that one time a client fired you on the way to a friend's funeral. But that would actually be one of the greatest catalysts to truly believing in yourself and knowing you'd never be broke again because you know how to build businesses and you've proven it over and over again. Or even the time you felt stuck at 10 to 15K per month and wanted to get to 50K per month while not spending a ton of time working and bleeding from your eyeballs. Those are some tough times. And the only reason I shared them is because tough times don't last, but tough people do. And Carlos, you're tough and you're absolutely amazing. I want you to really take a second to reflect on everything you've done and more importantly, who you've become over the last few years. You wanted to become a full-time entrepreneur. You got your first few clients and the rest was history. You wanted to move out of the country. Sold all your possessions and moved to Medellin. You wanted to build a marketing agency and become a skilled marketer, learning from some amazing mentors. Done. You've worked with some pretty big brands like the Game Changers. Pretty crazy that it was on Netflix and produced by James Cameron and Arnold Schwarzenegger and even Jackie Chan. You wanted to meet your perfect partner and you manifest marry your ideal girl on all levels. She's become your travel companion, always down for an adventure, as ambitious and hardworking as you are, supports you in all areas of life, and somehow you fall deeper in love with her each and every day. You wanted to move back to the States and connect with higher level people and have a more abundant environment. You did that. You moved back to Scottsdale and into the Optima. Not only did you build a network of 6- and 7-figure entrepreneurs with some of the biggest hearts in the world, but they love and support you. They tell everyone about you. I wish you could see how the best of the best view you. I wish you know how everyone views you. It could change your perspective completely.
His can-do attitude is not wanting to feel defeated. So he always learns from the experience and grows, which is all about being a successful entrepreneur.
The way that you honor time to recuperate and just recharge, right? Like taking the time to read, taking the time to go outside, and whether it's just laying by the pool or whatever it may be, I feel like you have a really good sense of work-life balance, and that's what allows you to have that energy to keep pushing and to keep growing.
You're just consistently consuming, more information that's going to better you. You're not just consuming that information, but implementing it, being bold.
You are so driven and constantly learning and challenging yourself and growing, and it's really cool. I learn so much from you all the time, honestly.
Tu mente curiosa y tu perspectiva positiva de la vida. Agradezco que en cualquier sueño que existe en tu mente, tienes la certeza que lo podrás crear. Agradezco tu dedicación a todo lo que te propones sin temer los resultados. Agradezco tu humor, tu risa y tu luz. Gracias, mi hijo.
You inspire me because that's what you do. You work really hard to get to your dreams, and I love that, and I'm very, very proud of you. And I love you very much.
I'd say that you're pretty loved by all the incredible people, but most importantly, from me, from you. And I know deep down, you know this stuff, but sometimes you forget how good you are. So I get to remind you. And the moment you truly fell in love with yourself was the moment it all clicked. You started believing in yourself fully. Your confidence continued to increase daily. You build momentum through small daily actions, even when it seems insignificant at the time. Yet, it had lasting change. You constantly tackle your silly little fears, proving to yourself that you're unstoppable. You continued to bet on yourself even when it seemed a little crazy. You started cultivating this deep inner peace and acceptance about you that everyone started noticing. Abundance and enlightenment started becoming who you were known for. But shortly after that is when all the magic really started happening. Money started flowing into your life like it never had before, from expected and unexpected ways. You couldn't have stopped it even if you tried. I'm not exactly sure when it all clicked. Could have been when you gained more clarity from creating that vision video with Nick, wink, wink. But everything you wanted started flowing in. You set the intention that you wanted to make $50K per month while living the life you wanted, and it started flowing in. And that's exactly the path you started to flow into. You started attracting the right types of clients into your business that were the perfect fit. In fact, these are the dream clients, and they were the only clients that started coming in. And it was amazing because you really started tapping into the rev share model even more. It made a huge win for you and your clients. The more you made them, the more they wanted to spend. Eventually, you got your ad spend up to $8 million per year and unlocked your partner badge, and that would continue to add legitimacy and help attract even more dream clients. As your revenue continued to increase in your business, you set up the right systems so that you were working on your business rather than in it. You were not only making the money that you really wanted, but you had the time and freedom that you always have been after as well. With that time, you were able to tap into more passive income models like your YouTube automation business and e-commerce stores, getting that up to $5K per month and continue to increase from there. And with more passive income, you're able to invest into various crypto and traditional assets in addition to other businesses and mentors and courses, which would only compound even more wealth for you and your family. In addition to diving into investment and having more freed up time, you were able to start building deeper relationships with your friends. And it really became just a lifestyle rather than just seeing people on an every so often basis. It was cool because of the fact you were doing that with people in Scottsdale as well as Dallas, even before you moved there. Which I guess I should mention that you did move to Dallas with Mary, and you definitely got that penthouse at the Christopher, and yes, you got that green couch that fits perfectly in there. Did I mention your beautiful Lexus ISF Sport? It's a pretty sick car, and you and Mary look great in it, especially as you continue to elevate your physique. I know you've always been pretty healthy, but it felt so good once you got down to 180 pounds and 70% body fat and just looked shredded. Your energy was elevated, which also allowed you to tap into a whole new frequency and vibration. And once you brought more conscious awareness into your life, that's when everything elevated drastically. Somehow, you got featured in places like Inc., Forbes, and the Wall Street Journal. You connected with David Sinclair and Seed and Ritual.com. Not only did you get connected with them, but they actually became clients, and it felt amazing when you were able to bring this info and research to consumers in a simple way that they could actually help extend humanity. Your social media really started popping off at that point too, and it developed in this online presence that I'd really never seen before. Just getting a flock of dream clients coming into your life. At this point, it was just a matter of who you really wanted to work with. Of course, you became an industry leader in your niche and just known as a guy that takes companies from $1 million to $10 million a year plus, because you have the sales and marketing sauce that no one really has. You continue to focus on your health, doing things like cold plunges, infrared saunas, NAD plus IV drips, supplementation, regular blood work. You continue to make various business acquisitions and run them through your agency to scale. And it was so repeatable, no matter if it was an e-com or a brick and mortar business. You started flying privately with all your friends and family, allowing you to save time, which would only increase the return. Eventually, you got to 50 million net worth, and you were able to retire your parents, especially when you started diving more into real estate investing here in the States and in other countries. You continued to serve at the highest level and become one of the most enlightened people I've ever known. All of that has been really impressive, but the thing I'm most proud of is the person you're constantly becoming. You're always pushing your comfort zone and talking with people that you have an inclination to meet. You have this fun and light about you that's infectious when people get around you. You're so mindful and present. Everyone that talks with you feels like the most important person in the world. You always remember why you're doing what you're doing. You're constantly being the most genuine human anyone has ever met. I've never seen anything like your success. If something is not working in your life, you know exactly how to build up new beliefs and create aligned realities. You're one of the best communicators of all time. You're sharp as tack and enthusiastic as fuck. You project your voice, have great vocal tonality, body language, and eye contact. You're constantly attracting an abundance of wealth into your life. Abundance is your natural state of being. Your energy is always on point, and in the rare cases it's not, you know exactly how to build it up quick. You have such a great vibe even when challenges arrive. You handle life in stride and have this incredible ability to always choose the meaning of what life represents to you. You never let anything take you down. You have this crazy ability to simply let go of things that are not serving you. I love how you're engaged but not attached. I love how you choose to bring great energy into every moment. It's so obvious how grateful you are for every single breath of your life. I love how you have such an abundant mentality about everything in the world. Your loose grip and carefreeness is contagious to everyone you come across. I love how I'm never in doubt of any of my decisions. I have full conviction of everything I do. I welcome freedom into my life. I am not constrained to anything and can do whatever I want. I feel free and empowered. I am open to all possibilities and keep an open mind at all times. I feel at ease in strange situations and believe in my ability to figure things out and win. I feel confident and successful. I love how I am unattached and stay in the moment with massive confidence. I accept all things lightly, start to finish. Everything I touch returns riches to me. I am unstoppable and feel courageous and powerful. I find humor and fun in everything I do. I can't help but to smile and laugh on a constant basis. My income is constantly increasing and I deserve it. I feel gifted and powerful. Prosperity is mine and I deserve it and I expect it. I feel gifted and deserving of my good fortune and prosperity. I have a mindset of wealth and abundance. I can achieve anything I want and feel so empowered and unstoppable. I am the best businessman on the planet, always getting better. I'm constantly attracting the highest level influencers into my world. I welcome rejection with open arms and know that it builds my confidence every time. I speak my words with confidence and conviction. My words are powerful and they bring success to others when shared. I feel smart and important. I attract success. Success and good things are naturally attracted to me, and I feel prosperous and amazing every day.
I'm guilty of the ballin' on my Jordan. If you think I hit a wall, boy, I'm Tom Holland. All she wanted was a star back when we was starving. Why you think my circle small made me feel enormous? I'm standing 10 toes tall with a blue collar. You know I did it for the dogs, cause they Rottweilers. Remember talking to the walls back when they confined us. I never cover up the scars, cause they still remind us. If I'm guilty of the ballin', I'm Mike Jordan. If you think I hit a wall, boy, I'm Tom Holland.